Let's welcome in CBS Sports HQ NFL analyst Ryan Wilson. 11 preseason games on Saturday. A lot of football to watch. Ryan had his eyes on everything here to give us his winners and losers of the day. Ryan, who are a few players, maybe a few offenses, defenses, who impressed you the most?
Hakeem, there's actually a lot to choose from, but I'll start in Pittsburgh with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Matt Canada, the offensive coordinator, has been under immense pressure last season. He's still there. Mike Tomlin kept putting him around. Last week, the team looked pretty good with the first-team offense. This week, they looked even better, and I'll go with them as one of the winners. It starts with Kenny Pickett, the second-year quarterback, was a tidy 3 of 4 with a touchdown pass. Last week, he was an even tidier 6 of 7 with a touchdown pass. Here you see Jaylen Warren on the very first drive, busting out a 60-plus yard TD run to set the stage for the rest of the first half for this Steelers offense. They came back on the next drive on a short field. You see the touchdown pass here from Kenny Pickett to Pat Freiermuth, his go-to tight end. And it looks like business as usual. This is like old-school Steelers with Big Ben and Antonio Brown, Heath Miller, all those playmakers they had. New cast of characters, same result. And you have to be impressed if you're a Steelers fan because, as I mentioned, offensive coordinator Matt Canada has been under immense pressure. This offense is clicking. This is encouraging, and I think it's something to build on as you go into year 2 with Kenny Pickett.
All right, as for someone who didn't help themselves out, who is your biggest loser of the day?
I was going to go with the Texans defense. They struggled pretty mightily against the Dolphins earlier on Saturday afternoon. But I'm going to go right back to Pittsburgh and talk about the team on the other side of the field, the Buffalo Bills. When you talk about the Steelers, they're currently picked to finish last in the odds in that division, the AFC North. The Bills, meanwhile, are expected to finish first. And they're going to have some competition from Aaron Rodgers' Jets and perhaps even the Dolphins and the Patriots. So here are the first 3 drives of the game against the Steelers. Punt, punt, punt. They were bookended by 3 and outs. In the middle drive there, that was 9 plays. 2 penalties was a big reason that drive stalled, including a 35-yard pass from Josh Allen to Gabe Davis that was called back. And this was a recurring theme. Not only this week in this game, Hakeem, they had 12 first-half penalties, but also last week, Sean McDermott was incredibly upset with all the penalties on the offense. Both sides were responsible for penalties in this game, and they struggled from start to finish going into the second half, not just the second quarter, where we saw interception to start the second half for that Bills offense. So they have some things to sort out. You would imagine Josh Allen and crew will be okay. But again, penalties can kill a good football team, and we saw that this week and again last week with Buffalo. So some things to sort out as they move to week 3 into the preseason.
2 years ago in week 1 of the regular season, the Steelers pulled off an upset against the Bills. I couldn't believe that. Because I try to be the gatekeeper of the word unbelievable, and I thought that was unbelievable. It was a shocker to me in week 1, and we are less than 3 weeks away from a brand new NFL season. Ryan Wilson here in mid-season form. Appreciate it, Ryan. And here's a look at the preseason schedule on Sunday and Monday. Chargers are hosting the Saints. Hurricane Hillary is threatening Southern California, but the game remains on as scheduled. And then the Ravens visit the Commanders. Baltimore looking to win its 25th straight preseason game. And for more with Ryan Wilson, join him and longtime NFL GM Rick Spielman on With the First Pick podcast, taking a deep dive into prospect and position ranking, stock watch, notable interviews, and plenty of insight with the First Pick. Download and follow today.